Hello, my dear Leos. Welcome to Agnya 8. And here we are tuning into your energies for the month of February 2021. And if you celebrate Valentine's, wishing you all a very happy Valentine's month and enjoy your Valentine's Day as well. So let's see what the messages are. And considering that this is a Valentine's month, I will be doing a separate love reading, you versus them. So stay tuned in for that. So once I'm done, I will be posting those readings. So let's start checking in what our guidance from Moon, which governs our emotions. So what is the message for my dear Leo for the month of February 2021? What are the messages? Let's start from, okay, I've got two. I've got two, and my guidance, my guides, my divine guides are telling me to take both. And if you see me pause in between or anything of that sort, if you're new to the channel, I do have these intuitive messages, so I tune in between. So please, that's how I read, so just thought I'll mention. Now here, first card which I saw in here are emotions are running high, and I would, before concentrating on the other one, I would like to focus a bit on this one. This is a super moon, and super moon is a time when moon is closest. Moon is also governing our emotions, so, and this is very directly, and that's why I like to we are emotional beings, and we can't hide away, run away from the emotions we go through each day, each moment. There is not even a moment wherein we're not experiencing emotions. So whether it's love, joy, happiness, sadness, or anything, well, higher emotions we feel better it is. But emotions are running high. It could be in any ways. Like you could be very high with the positive emotions, and you could be running a little low. It's a general reading, so pick whatever is what you're picking up. And the general message which I'm picking up here is that it could be anything. I did not get any specific message here as I tuned in, and this because maybe I'm tuning into two different groups. So if your emotions are running low and down, or if your emotions are running pretty positive and good, if it's running positive and good, I'm sorry for that, then also then it is like good and you enjoy it. And irrespective, you have bring love into the situation. Love is a very high vibration energy, and it's an emotion in itself, and there is a high possibility that emotion of love is running high for you, which is pretty neat. And if you want that to happen, you need to bring love into this situation. And now, what is this situation? This is a new moon in Aquarius. As you can see, the color theme of both of it is pretty much of the same tone, and here I'm getting is the transmutation energy. Okay, my guides are telling me that if you're feeling anything negative, anything low, you will have to focus on transmuting that energy. And there is nothing better than love to transmute anything which is of lower vibration. So give love to that situation, bring love into that situation, irrespective. Can you do that? Yes, pretty much you can do that. You can add love in any situation, and I'm not just saying it for the heck of it. I'm just saying it by my own experience. Even when things look pretty nasty, things look pretty dull and low, when you add love to that situation, love to the people whom you probably want to give love or send love, things do shift, things do change. And if you have any loved one, any specific individual, or any significant partner or loved one in this situation, then in that situation, and if you're feeling that this love energy is kind of not sufficient or going down, see that if you can add love. What can you do from your part in your situation? Do you want to add love? And answer is yes. You can always add love irrespective of the actions you want to take. You can always manage things with love. So that's what the guidance is coming for you here. So do you choose love? The answer is yes. You should be choosing love no matter what the situation is. So here, let's see what the further message comes from the heart and soul. Let's see what that would be for you, my dear Leo. This could something which come up as a new message, or something to substantiate or add on to the current message. Oh my god, this is like flying up. Avoiding rumors. Very interesting. Now you and it's a general read. Now this message I'm feeling might be fitting into one of you, some of you, or maybe group of you. Do let me know how it resonates, and the overall reading as a matter of fact. Now you might be taking certain actions to avoid rumors. And do you think, if you need to, is that a love, if you need to choose between love and rumors, again the answer is choose love. And you don't have to really be worrying about people, what they say, how they feel, what they think. Now here I'm not suggesting you to be selfish, or probably I am suggesting you to be a bit selfish, but here not in the negative sense. Here you need to put yourself in the focus. Fear, when you say the immediate energy which I'm picking up in avoiding rumors is it's more about the fear factor, right? When you say, oh my god, what will people say, it more is of fear. Will I be accepted? Will I be rejected? That kind of a thing, Leos. And I don't think you are meant, you are a leader. You are Leos are like lions don't care about, I mean, you know what I mean, they don't. And here it's not in the negative sense, but then you are a leader, you are the trendsetter. If you start worrying about the rumors and what the others saying, then how will you shake the world? How will you do something which is so different, and then you become the landmark? Not landmark is right, not the right word, but you know what I mean, right? You become that the epicenter, or you become that main theme wherein people start to follow you and say that, all right, I've never tried that, maybe he's my role model or she is my role model. So you don't have to be worrying about rumors here, Leos, and that's not the thing for you for sure. So avoiding rumors is probably one of the energies which you might be dealing with, and you don't need to. Trust me, you don't need to. At least not in the month of February, because that's what I'm picking up. And let's see what the further messages are for you here, for the more messages, what's coming up for Leos. So okay, we've got two here. Nice. We've got the Knight of Earth. And sorry for the background noise, there is somebody wants to party out there. Why am I not invited? But that's fine. Irrespective, I would have chosen to read for you rather than going for a party, because it's already 26th. Four of Fire. Okay, something to do with the commitment, something to do with the marriage, something to do with maybe a stability, which is what it is. Now they're saying have a look at the bottom of the deck and the wheel, so which is nice. As you can see, the wheel, it's Archangel Michael, and that is really wonderful to have, because Archangel Michael is the one who can give you all the support, can all give you all the strength, right? So tune into his energy. And this is the time for positive change. This is the time for you to kind of experience that shift, because the wheel is always about that life and the way the life keeps shifting. And this is suggesting a shift. So a situation in your life is shifting. It's moving ahead. And this could be a sudden movement, but it is a good turning cycle, and it will bring you good fortune, and it will bring you good luck, and you will feel more luckier than before. And that's what things are moving towards. But you need to be very mindful of your emotions and which side are they toppling. And you need to be either say equanimous, say balanced, and stay in the middle. That's the best way to be. If I follow what Buddha says, then that's what he says. Equanimity and that's what is needed. Now we have the another one, which is Knight of Earth. Now Knight of Earth, as you can say, loyal, dedicated, or honorable and kind. And you can see that this horse is moving ahead and galloping ahead. But actually, I would not say galloping ahead, and because this Knight of Earth moves extremely slow, and at times it feels like a standstill. And here there is a probability that you are taking those cautious steps because you might be fearing something, you might be avoiding that those rumor situation, or maybe your emotions are either way telling you to stop, or it's like maybe some fear which is holding you back. But what I'm picking up, see, if it is fear, if it is nothing to do with the um, see, there is something called guidance, wherein my guidance say, all right, stop, look at the right. There might be something interesting. And as this person is looking towards here, and that's my guidance, that's my intuitive knowing. And I pause and then I look around. That's a different thing. But if I fear something, and that is my natural self, or maybe that is what is happening of late, and then I'm pausing, then you need to be understanding the core of it and add love. Even fear is a very ego based emotion. Ego is fine, ego is more to do, and this is an emotion which was inbuilt in humanity, because we have evolved from the being animals to where we are now, and we were hunters before. So that evolution has happened, and now we are where we are. But then earlier, these fears factor will be, kind of protect us. Now we have to evolve from above that, and that's why this is a very lower chakra emotion, and we have to kind of balance that root chakra there, and it's time to kind of see that you just don't hold for long. If there is something which is holding you back, and you will have to get things done, and that is also there. You need to also honor your commitments, right? And this is about, as I say, Four of Wands is about commitment. And we have another major arcana. We have Archangel Michael, and we have Archangel Sandalphon also for you, which is the unity. And this is like the Hierophant, and this says that traditional viewpoints or methods. So there is something which is shifting for you, which might be bound with traditional viewpoints and a certain way of doing things. And you might be also turning spiritual, is what I'm picking up from here. Or you might be seeking some mentor, you might be seeking some guru, or you might be seeking some like-minded friends, and which is a good thing to do. And trust me, spirituality and material aspect can go hand in hand, so don't worry about it. Then don't feel that if I kind of take that route, I'll have to let go this. Both, the balance, as it says that it should be in the middle, the balance of both things is the best way to be, and that's the best art for you to learn. And that is what will bring forth the stability for you, because we have the Four of Fire. As I said, this is about, again, balance. You can say 11-11. This is like 2 wands this side and 2 wands the other side. And then this is about the stability and the balance. And we have a very beautiful goldenish energy, like that is the energy of abundance, that is the energy of flourishing things, is what I'm picking up. And it says happy home life and contentment, peace and abundance. And it also says successful completion of a project, and that's what is written out there. But what I'm picking up here intuitively is that there are things shifting for you. And if you have any halted movement, if you find yourself being stuck there for long, there is a shift which you need to bring about there, so that you can reach this place which is coming ahead of you. And this situation might be involving something to do with stability, something to do with creating that home life, or being in the home life in a stable way, or something to do with your spouse, your partner, home family, something to do with that, a commitment, etc. So now in that also you need to add love to the situation, and that's one thing as a key you need to keep keep reminding that yourself. That should like become a mantra for you for the month of February. And let's see what the further messages are coming up for you. My dear Leo, what are the further messages which are coming up? Let's see what comes forth in the further messages. Yes, okay, they're telling me this to take with this. And the Chariot. Another major arcana which is depicting movement. Eight of Wands also is talking about movements. And this could be... So what I'm sensing now... What I'm sensing now is a kind of... Can you see, guys? And I'm like kind of... let me see what is at the bottom of the deck. We have Magician. Guys, this is like amazing. I read for Virgo yesterday. They like got Magician twice. So I think maybe this month would be a theme which is very heavy on manifestation energies. The shift on planet Earth is such that times this energy are so strong that the manifestation energies are very strong, it seems. I'll see what the other readings are coming. There are times when I pick a general theme and I get to see a general trend for the month. That happens generally when I kind of have done all the readings. But here I'm sensing very strongly ingredients. The goldenish energy is also becoming very prominent and kind of standing out. My guides are kind of making me... My focus is going there a lot. So that means there is a message coming. There is a golden light which is coming to you to help you stay in that golden light. And for transmutation, use that purplish, violetish energy of Archangel Zadkiel, Saint Germain, and here to create, use his golden light and the golden energy. You will be able to manifest faster is what my divine team is telling, and you will be able to create a lot more but energies are supporting you, and there is movement suggested for you here as well, Leos. So stay tuned in for that, because things are shifting for you. And with the Eight of Wands coming forth for you, if you were in a standstill position, if you were in a place wherein things were kind of stuck and not moving ahead, I'm sensing things are going to move quite faster than the way they were before. And this could be a lot of communication. If you're waiting for some communication, that shifts, that happens faster. It could be something from overseas which kind of comes towards you, which changes and shifts things for you and makes it move. But as I said, there is also this balance of the spirit and the material which will also take the Chariot, move ahead in a very balanced way, because you can see the dark and light is balanced here, and there is this energy of the moon there. Now here you need to be mindful again that this balance is needed, and you are getting some guidance from the from somebody. Maybe somebody you know is very spiritual, and maybe that person is giving you guidance which you should try and seek. Or maybe if your intuition is telling you to approach somebody and get their guidance, do that. And that person could be anybody. That person really could be somebody who is in your organization working with you, maybe your superior, maybe your boss, maybe your father, maybe your mother, maybe your friend, or maybe a reader like me or anybody else. It could be anybody. So approach that person, but follow your guidance, because that's what is coming forth. And I'm sensing that things will be moving forward in a very balanced way, and you will get that guidance is what I'm getting, because you will get that intuitively and you will have the action supported by it. So if you're getting a guidance hypothetically to reach somebody, you will have that action be supported. Only thing which you need to keep in mind is that if your intuition, the first hunch is telling you go ahead, don't block yourself by saying that, oh my God, I don't know, I've not spoken with that person for like 10 years. How will it be that if I speak and call them now? Oh my God, I've never spoken to my father seeking advice. Oh my God, how will it be? These are limiting belief systems. You don't need to be. Oh my God, how do I reach out to a reader? I've never got a tarot card reading done. Maybe something like that. Oh my God, maybe it's too expensive. Or maybe it's something, or it could be any damn thing. I'm just kind of citing few, whatever it is my guides are speaking through me. But those would be limiting you, and that is not needed. You don't need to limit this movement by fear, because that those are limiting belief systems which you need to learn to kind of, it's like, you when you gift a rose to somebody, you they kind of dethorn it, if that's what it's called. They remove those thorns out of it, so it does feel smooth. You need to kind of declutter your life and basically your mind out of these limiting belief systems, so you already have that stability, you have that movement, you have that beautiful shift which is happening for you, you have the guidance, you have the manifesting energies which are supporting you. You would not want to hold yourself back from this eeny meeny tiny miny our stupid brain at times. And I'm not calling this stupid because you're not intelligent, but what I'm saying is it can limit us at times, and you would not want to fall in that trap, for sure. And I would not want you to fall into that trap, Leo. Don't fall into that trap. Let this movement be supported. Let this go ahead, be equanimous, and move ahead. Let's see what the further messages are coming for you. And I'll use the Sun Tarot now because I was just guided to, honestly. I mean, at times my guys kind of make me work with the combination, which but it is what it is, and I am doing these readings just because of the guidance from my divine team. Without their support, I really won't be able to. So generosity, so I need to listen to them. I have the double five, which is also talking about the shift, and this is the Leo, this is a Saturn in Leo. Okay, I'm sorry, you can't see it. Let me shift the camera a bit. So it is a Saturn in Leo, and that is again interesting. I'll tune into that. Let me just get further more cards here. All right, we have the Discovery, number 9, that is Sagittarian energy. Okay, what is the next one? Just give me one sec, guys. Just give me one little, yeah, sorry for that, just had to attend to this. Okay, what is this for third card? Let me just get the third card, and okay, this one is fine. We've got another Saturn, and yeah, Saturn in Libra. We've got Mercury in Sagittarius and Saturn in Leo. Let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. We have Inspiration, and that is another Mercury in the Pisces energy. Now we will just kind of tune into what the messages are coming forth. So this is about inspiration. So there is some inspiration which you're receiving, and this could be guided. And we have the Moon on top here, as you can say. So you also need to attune to Moon here, Leo. Leo is very your astrologically, Sun is what is the governing planet for you. We call it planet, though it's a star, but yeah, in astrology we call it all planet. So Sun is your the governing planet, but here I'm sensing that you also need to connect to the Moon and the Sun together, because I'm also picking up, this is like kind of the eclipse energy, but there is some shift. And Pisces is what you need to be. That's again the water, and that is about the Moon. So that's again about emotions. So you need to stay tuned and extremely attuned to your emotions, because your emotions are telling you a lot. Your emotions are speaking to you. Listen to you, and that could be the guidance message. They're telling you a lot. Don't push them away. Don't just kind of shoo them away. And this is what I would tell you not to do, is not hearing or just kind of suppressing your emotion. Pay attention. See what they're trying to tell you, what they're trying to guide you towards. So just do that bit. And here with the generosity and the Saturn coming up. See, Saturn is not a bad planet at all. We kind of give it a bad name, but it's not. It's a very spiritual. It turns people inward. It kind of say the halt. it is a very planet for justice. It is a planet which kind of supports, it doesn't support injustice at all. And hence people call it limiting in, but in Vedic astrology, and that's what I follow, Saturn is called Shani, is given absolute importance here. So it is the planet for responsibility. It is, yes, draw boundaries. If you kind of been going beyond what is needed to be, then yes, it is the planet for, those stuff. And it definitely supports structure. And you know you generally, I'm just kind of tuning in, it is the planet which highlights, what are the areas which will help you succeed, and which will put you on path. So that is very important. And here maybe I'm picking up with that Knight of Earth energy. Maybe it's something which you need to probably pause and see, but action is coming up. And Leo, as you can see, is a very strong sign, and this is like you are a leader and you're moving ahead. And when you're moving ahead, I'm picking up the energy of benevolence, and the benevolence also will move you ahead, and you are also growing pretty generous in your deeds, in your mindset, in your attitude. Here is what I'm picking up for you. In the month of February, you will see that coming forth. And again, accept that, embrace that, that change which comes for it. It may be a very subtle change which is happening for you for quite some time, and now it's becoming more and more prominent as a nature. And this is also like a, you will go for this discovery, and that is a kind of discovery within, discovery outside. This could also involve some amount of travel, and Chariot also kind of talks about travel. So there is something in the month of February which kind of suggests that you might will have to go for travel, or maybe kind of move around. And this could also be journey within. Why am I sensing it's a journey within? Because we have the unity and the guidance which is coming, and the Chariot. And you might be kind of this could be your factors which might be making you travel, because there are some spiritual guidance which is coming forth. Maybe your mentor, maybe your guide, and maybe you're looking for those like-minded people, and you say, all right, I would want to explore more. Or this could be absolutely another reason, which are attuned to your goals, which are attuned to your the higher goals which you are kind of working towards. Because ninth house, we've got your ninth house, which believes, which kind of talks about your philosophies, and it also talks about your travel, which could be overseas. And this also kind of linked up with the overseas things which we get here. Now we have this here devotion, discovery, devotion, generosity, and these are, as you can say, that these are the 7 stars. We have the sun and moon again. There is a balance, and these birds, and very surprisingly, you can see that there is this bird kind of, I don't know, not dead or but could be something like, I'm sensing that this bird has to kind of do something to take care of this one. So it's maybe you who needs to kind of stand up and take care of some situation, is what my guidance is telling me here. And because number 7 is the actually the spouse's house. It is the house which suggests husband or wife. It could be long-term partners, marriage, business partnership as well, if you're looking at from the business aspect. Or it could be something about contracts, agreements. Those are the kind of things which we deal when it comes to the house 7. So there is something which you need to attend to, and you probably are feeling limited, and that's when we need to go back and you need to add love to the situation, and that's what is needed. Like love can heal and cure anything and everything, and that's what I'm picking up from here. And let's see what the messages which we are getting from Archangel Michael. I'm just changing the deck, all romance angels, because I have mixed these decks. And let's see what's coming forth for you as guidance. That's all my guides. Generally these cards I don't use in my monthlies. I use there are several cards which I use, which take me like to drill really deep, and takes a lot of time. and but my guides told me to work with them this month, and I have to. The first card which we get for you is detached from the situation. The situation is already resolved. Okay, so you don't have to worry about something which you've been worrying about, because that situation is already resolved, and you just need to be gentle with yourself. You don't need to be kind of punishing yourself too much. Is there any guilt which you're dealing with, or anything which you're kind of that situation is done, the situation is resolved. You don't have to be, just detached from that situation, whatever that is, and that is what you need to be. Religious factors, and your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. There is a possibility that two people in this situation, it could be any partner, as we said, business, spirit, spouse, a long-term partner, or whatever. There is a possibility that the partner may have some different belief systems, but then you don't have to be really being bothered about that, and that's absolutely fine. People can have different beliefs, and all you need to keep reminding yourself is add love to the situation. Now let's see, as a closing note, what is the guidance message which is coming for you, my dear Leo. The reading has already gone that long, but I think I should expect that to happen for this month even more, because of these cards which have been added, which kind of goes too deep at times. The messages come from there are like nothing. Yes, we're getting archangels after archangels, and I like kind of already started on with Zedkiel, then we got Michael, then we got Sandalphon, and now here we are, Archangel Jophiel. So Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, and that's what we were picking up, any which ways, the golden ray. And that's really nice that gets confirmed that Archangel Jophiel is working with you. And Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you're studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded and clear and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded by gold light and be wise. And that's what we were picking up. And thank you so much, Archangel Jophiel, for kind of confirming that. I connect with my inner wisdom, and that's the affirmation which you should be using, my dear Leo, as much as you can. In my view, this is a very beautiful reading which has come for you for the month of February. So thank you so much for all the support, and do subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and do hit the like button, that helps. And if you want a private reading, I'm open for that. So you can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can pick it up from there. So that is it for now. Stay tuned in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, spread love, and be happy.